Hello everyone, welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Kelsey, I'm a voice actor in Chicago, and this place looks different. And that's because we're in the process of moving to a new location. It's bigger, it's better, it's too much for Mr. Incredible. It's gonna make our videos look and sound a lot better, and by the time you watch this video, we will already be creating content in the new space, which is pretty cool, so stay tuned for new fancy shiny content. But for today, I will be reacting to The Fall of 76 by Internet Historian. Sometimes Internet Historian's video titles, I almost said movie titles, video titles are let you know exactly what's going on, and sometimes you're like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Is this Fallout? I have no idea, but I'm gonna find out. Please behave yourselves. Okay, it is. Cool.
If you found this tape, it means that everyone is dead. Or working at a different office. How did this happen? Well, I'll tell you. Buckle up, buckaroos. Today's lesson is the misfired launch of Fallout 76.
Oh, I didn't know that
June
that was a thing.
2018. It began with everyone getting just a little hyped up.
Have we
Just
waited
a
long
little.
enough, guys?
Oh God, yes we have, Todd.
I think we have.
Fallout 76, Bethesda's biggest game yet. My God, it was exciting, and they promised we'd know more at E3.
Every single time, I think it's hilarious when somebody uses this meme.
E3 hype time, the press conference, 16 times the detail.
16 times the detail.
16,
All new
yeah.
rendering, lighting,
Look at all
and
that
landscape
rendering.
Technology.
4 times the map
It is
size.
4 times the size of Fallout 4.
Not a good turn.
It's our biggest one yet.
My God, it was exciting. November 14th, 2018. The game goes live with a day one patch of 50 gigabytes.
For fuck's sake. I'll see you tomorrow.
But once that's
Yeah,
done,
right?
people start logging into the hellscape that is Fallout 76. And oh dear lord, they never fix the bugs. And there are so many of them. Goodbye world,
Oh.
goodbye necks,
Oh.
goodbye body,
Oh.
goodbye heads,
Oh,
bugs,
no.
bugs everywhere. Server crashes, game crashes, old bugs imported from Fallout 4.
That looks like
Use
a
more than
feature to
one
me,
gig
I
at
don't
a
know.
time, server's dead. Textures far too texturous.
That
and
also looks like a
all-consuming
feature.
void.
That does
Error log
not.
307. Can't pick up stuff, can't stop asserting dominance with a T-pose, frame rate problems, screen tear problems, getting
Ay.
too swole, getting underneath the
no.
map, getting
He
attacked
knows.
by invisible enemies, spawning too many enemies,
Kind of speaks for itself.
That sounds a
spawning too
lot.
many god rays. Also, your camp resets after every session, and sometimes it goes underwater.
Oh.
Holotapes randomly play static, but too many holotapes mean none of them will play. Enemy
Uh-oh.
AI is far more A than I. Animations are broken. Surprise! Floating objects and a traveling merchant. Just to name a few. Joseph Anderson has a great video that documents just the ones that he found personally. That video is 3 hours long. But it gets worse. Error
Really big bugs.
3488780
Oh.
can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system. A few PC
What?
players had their computers brick entirely. Also, when the date rolled over to the 1st of January 2019, the nukes in the game stopped working altogether. No one thought it prudent to program
That's what that second
other
one
years
says.
in an always online game. And a
Oh.
few players were straight up logging into other people's accounts. This guy had a level 78
And, I'm playing someone else's character.
character that was randomly replaced with a level 8 character. Bethesda said they couldn't do anything about it.
Oh no.
And many players are not thrilled with this game, and they want Bethesda to know that. And they want everyone else to know that too.
Man, I feel like with both this game and No Man's Sky, like I knew like vaguely that people were like not super happy with them when they first came out, but like clearly my mind was elsewhere. I was, just living my life. But in that case and this case, I had no idea the extent to how broken these games were at first. This is nuts. I just remember people like being like a general, but I didn't know anything else. I didn't know that there was so much going
Bethesda
on.
owns the platform. Is Fallout 76 fun?
Yes, it is.
Is anyone... Hey, Fallout fans. Is anyone else sort of not having that much fun playing 76? I don't know why. I love Fallout and everything Bethesda makes, but I've played just over 50 hours and I feel a bit bored. Not frustrated, bored. That's very nice of you.
Banned for racism.
Poster.
Thread locked.
They had no direct outlet for their rage. The only solution was to put a torch to everything else. Reddit, Twitter, Bethesda's other games on Steam.
Oh
The
no!
backlash was immense. But
Yeah,
surely
wow.
level heads would prevail.
They really
the
are
reviewers
just
would come out and
scorched
say that
earth
the
with
game
this.
isn't so bad. Oh dear lord, they hated it. This is so sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
Stupid.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River.
And the YouTube community had this to say.
It's really fucking boring.
Could barely bring myself to
Oh, that
play it
guy.
in order to finish this review.
No one on staff wants to play any more of this video game. I'm not going to subject myself to another 20, 30 hours of this fucking mess.
In short, Fallout 76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
The mods on Bethesda forums were working overtime. The
Deleting
mods on
noises.
Reddit almost gave up. Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game.
Aw.
But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read. So what happened? Well, it came out that developers...
I mean, it really just seems like another case of like the recent culture of just get game out, make money, and like all of the details get swept to the side. And then people get mad and they wonder why.
The deadlines were tight. Too tight. Plus, this wasn't Bethesda's A-team. It's actually a relatively inexperienced division based in Austin, and the scope of the game kept getting bigger.
We're gonna need distant weather systems.
Hey Todd, I stayed up all night and I just
We're
finished.
gonna need 16 times the detail.
Please.
Pay game devs more.
We're gonna need
Pay
4
women in
times the
games
size
more.
of Fallout 4.
That, and they were trying to patchwork the old Bethesda creation engine into a multiplayer framework. What else could you expect?
That's why I give my kids Fallout 76.
Now, Bethesda could tolerate the bugs and the bad reviews and the irate players, but what they couldn't tolerate were the exploits. Infinite inventory, infinite invisibility. The frame rate was tied to the game speed, so people were going,
We can give people a buggy, bad game, but they can't have fun with it and take advantage of the bugs. No way.
a lot faster than they should. Server hopping for more items, infinite cache and infinite duplication.
Just let 'em
unlimited
have
XP,
it. If you're gonna-
unlimited nuking. The nuclear codes were unencrypted and you could wall clip into the quest room. And someone was given the curse of infinite invincibility. Naturally,
And they
this
just
can
wanna
really
die.
mess with other players' online experience. So Bethesda
Maybe
was
it's
ready
not finding
with the
features all
ban
the time.
This just
and a blindfold to wildly flail around and take down anyone who happened by. But Bethesda wasn't satisfied with just banning people. No, they're a progressive company with big ideas.
Big
They
brain.
wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email to players caught cheating. We would be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game community. That's right, 500 words on why you're a very naughty boy, and they may just give you your account back. But a couple of days later, the mocking from news outlets caused them to reconsider this approach. One more exploit. In all the Bethesda games, there's a dev room. Every item in the game is kept here. Security has to be top-notch because otherwise, someone could just waltz in and take all of the best items of the game and it would be an absolute disaster. Well, shit. Of course, Bethesda wasn't equipped to deal with the issue. People started flooding in, taking the best items in the game, then selling those items on a black market of sorts.
Oh!
At first, they tried the usual approach, banning people who had some of the best items in the game. You spent 700 hours just to get the best gun? Die, cheater! Next, they put in a system where players would get tagged if they ever entered the room, and they banned those players. That wasn't much better because people would just start using Smurf accounts. Get in quick with a level 1 account, get all that good shit, then get the fuck out. Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of those items. Then transfer that stuff to your main account and you're good to go. Bethesda then takes out this level 1 and calls it mission accomplished. And you've just beaten the game. So the problem continued. Bethesda is running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation in the media and among players about how exactly people are getting in, but no one except for the exploiters knows for sure. That said, Bethesda needs to act fast before it ruins the economy of the game. So they wrote another email and sent it out to the Smurfs. Hello, cheater. Do you want to tell us how you did it and we might unban you, please? Should we not hear back from you, the account will simply remain suspended. It's not known whether this approach worked, but from what I've seen, it's still possible to get into the dev room. November 22nd, 2018. Just a week after the release, the game
all that happened in the span of a week.
is on discount. From $60 to $40, to
Wonder
$35,
why.
to $30. You can find it for $15 on eBay, and in Germany, they're straight up giving it for free when you buy a PlayStation controller. Also, some stores are just zip tying it to other products. But to Bethesda,
You have to take this game. Please, please take this game.
it's worth selling the thing at a price close to zero, because it brings people into the atomic shop, which is where the real margins are, and it inflates the poor sales figures. Let's have a look at those. The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of what Fallout 4 did. Not good. There's also been a massive oversupply of hard copies.
I wonder why.
Although what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard disc telling you to redeem an online code? And while sales are low, returns are high. Immediately upon release, people began asking Bethesda for a refund. 76 is
The
not on
reversal.
Steam, it's on Bethesda's own platform. So they have all the control. If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back. However, it came out that people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of play. Quite generous, but then word about this spread to forums. Then to Reddit, and a post got 12,500 upvotes informing people that this made pretty much everyone eligible for a refund, and the comments told them exactly how to do it.
Yeah.
Bethesda was flooded with requests for refunds. And their response,
DJ Khaled.
Shut it down, lads. No one gets a refund now. Everyone go home. Show's over. Robot customer service man
They're
engaged.
panicking.
Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for the inconvenience. Die.
A few things followed.
Literally.
First, people got mad. One hardcore gamer even trashed a GameStop for refusing his refund.
Don't do this to retail workers. They don't get paid enough to deal with you. Bro. What's the point?
A bit of an overreaction, but probably also fake. Second, the media.
Oh.
And third, a class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund policy and terms of service may not be strictly legal. November 27th,
It's a lawsuit.
2018. Miglaccio and Rathod LLP filed a class action suit on behalf of customers. Media quickly picked up on that. Their main
Country roads
argument is
take
that
me
it's a
home.
sometimes unplayable game owing to its technical problems. Then they're refusing refunds, and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release anyway and then slowly patch their way into a more playable state. Updates on this lawsuit are slow.
We've got to stop doing this, big game companies. No one likes it. You don't like it.
Oh, so
It doesn't work out ever.
Second channel. Ad time. Look, there's a meteor headed straight to Earth. Oh my god. We must do something. Was anyone curious enough to read about it online? Not me. Not me either. Nope. Oh no.
The default Sims guy.
Now people think I'm dumb and I have died a virgin. Don't let this happen to you. Get Curiosity Stream. It's a streaming platform with some of the best documentaries and non-fiction from around the world. Partial nudity? Maybe if you look hard enough. But more importantly, the most arousing thing of all, knowledge. Works for your Roku, Android, etc., etc. It works on everything, okay? Science, nature,
A
history,
blender.
tech,
That's pretty cool.
society. CuriosityStream.com/Internet Historian for unlimited access to the world's free top documentaries and non-fiction series. Use the promo code Internet Historian during the sign-up process to get the first 30 days free, then cancel any time. Wink. Please, look, I need sponsors. I bought a lifetime supply of toilet paper thinking I was saving money, but then I left it out in the rain and the crows got it, and now I'm back to square one. Please. CuriosityStream.com/Internet Historian. Ads over. Let's rewind a little bit.
Duffel
All our
kerfuffle.
fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition. Wow. It came with a helmet,
Oh,
box,
whoa.
map, army toys, and a genuine West Tech canvas bag. Fast
pretty
forward to
cool.
the release. And customers noticed that their precious bags, which are supposed to be made of the finest canvas in the land,
Oh no.
look a bit different. In fact, it looks like a carry bag the real bag should come in.
Yeah, it looks like the bags that you get at those booths at like college orientation, or from like at your high school when they're trying to get you to sign up for the military.
Did they really just advertise one thing and deliver another? You can't do that. So there was a surge of backlash, and people began emailing Bethesda, asking for refunds, asking for answers. By this point, customer service is absolutely over it. They are done with the facade, and they send this email in response.
Hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't
planning on doing anything about it.
That's the whole email. Staff at Bethesda aren't even hiding their contempt anymore.
They're not even trying.
Naturally,
I'm sure they're sick of it too. I'm sure the people sending those emails are not the people making the decision. So I'm sure they're just like, yeah, we know. I know. I hate it too.
internet goes wild.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Wow. Well, I got so mad, I shaved everything off my face.
Okay, guys, this is a bit of a PR nightmare. We have to quell the outrage. What do? Well, we've got this in-game currency. Let's just give them the minimum amount of that. Fantastic idea. Hear ye, hear ye. Anyone who paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition is hereby entitled to $5
Here's $5
worth of in-game currency that you'll be able to spend with us. 500 atoms? Fuck yeah! What are you gonna do with your atoms? I'm gonna buy 5/18 of the white paint version of the Power Armor.
5/18.
Whoa! What about you? Light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood laminate. Fuck the bag. He's right. Fuck the bag.
Oh, jeez.
Of course, this was Bethesda's fantasy of what would happen. What really happened is further outrage.
That.
And even the media started piling on.
What is that from?
It
Adams.
even became part of that class action lawsuit from earlier. Bethesda put out a tweet apologizing for their curt customer service and gave a different excuse for why they didn't make the bags. A shortage of material, apparently. That was quickly debunked. Because it turns out they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to influencers.
Oh,
dear.
yeah, guaranteed.
It's not the same one, of course, but it's sourced from that ever-scarce material, canvas. But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag in the game. If you don the postman's outfit, which of course can be found at the Atom Shop, for 700 atoms. Ooh, just short. Well, the bleating from the online community continued, and Bethesda's lawyers realized there would be trouble, so they decided to capitulate. Alright, fine.
Cut the meat
we'll make
canvas
your precious
indeed.
fucking bag. If you want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details, address, etc., etc. And we'll ship out the bag to you in 4 to 6 months. But it doesn't quite end there. Because Bethesda is known for bugs, and of course their website is a buggy mess too. Turns out all of the customer support inquiries are unsecure and open to the public. In fact, people can open and close and change them at will. Listed are details of full legal names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your canvas bag, you've just been doxxed. Not knowing how to immediately fix the problem, Bethesda panics and temporarily shuts down the whole website. And that is the tale of the duffel kerfuffle. How could this have been so difficult? They made one for New Vegas. One last piece of merch, a rum drink, Nuka-Cola Dark.
Oh gosh.
Pre-orders available in September. Shipped out on November 14th. $80 plus postage and handling. Not cheap.
No.
But in return, you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf. A great conversation piece with the family over Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's
Or at least it would
750
have
mils.
been.
Okay. That's
November 14th
reasonable.
came and went, and there was no rum.
Why is the rum always gone?
Okay. A week later on November 21st, an email comes through. There's
Doesn't
a
it
delay.
always?
Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard, they say. The usual Fallout
Seems
standard. Just works. Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard. So we'll have it for you soon. No specific date given.
In the coming days.
1 week later.
Nothing. Then on December 5th, another email. Good news. We start shipping on December 12th. It's been nearly 3 months since you pre-ordered, but as a show of good faith, we made this promotional video for you. And this is where things went from tardy to retardy. Right there. Did you catch that? That's just a regular industry bottle and a plastic shell. We paid $80 and waited a quarter of a year for a plastic shell? People were not happy. Look at that ratio. Nothing in the marketing said that it was a plastic shell. Super premium, we were promised. And the media agreed.
It's like they did a choose your own adventure and like specifically chose every, like they were playing like a visual novel or something, and they were just gonna we're just gonna choose every bad option on purpose just to see what happens, but like with real people's time and work and money.
People began cancelling their orders. Silver Screen tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shitty. It actually costs us twice as much to make the plastic one than the glass one. Then what the fuck?
Then why
We
do
spent
it?
100
Why the
hours coding
excuses,
the
you
design.
idiot?
Convincing stuff. So it arrives, just a few days before Christmas.
Oh, Merry
the rum is about the
Christmas.
quality you'd expect.
Oh,
Can I swear on this? It's my own show.
Worse is the design. The oversized lip means liquid can pour inside the shell.
yeah. That sounds
How to
bad.
use this damn thing.
And then it leaks
Still
everywhere.
like half the shot.
Very dribbly.
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spilling.
Right. Might as
If
well
you do
just
that,
tear the thing
there's
apart.
a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic. Any liquid will immediately ruin this cheap paper sticker. Some made their own at home and the quality was about on par. But look, if you do want a decent version of this product, there are reputable sellers of them. They're on Etsy. They're far cheaper and they actually give a shit. Not gonna lie though, some of
God
the memes
bless
that
the
came out
people
of this
of
were pretty
Etsy.
good. Now, many claim that this was an honest mistake.
Sorry.
Or that customers were at fault for misinterpreting ambiguous marketing. I disagree. All of the marketing shows other glass items. All of the mock-ups show something more akin to frosted glass than plastic. They give plenty of descriptions of the product too, and not once do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well.
That's one of my favorite
Before
images
the product was even
on
available, they
the
flooded
internet.
their own product reviews with a bunch of 5 stars.
Of course.
This raised some
classic
eyebrows,
Amazon
and people on Reddit even called them out
stuff.
for it. So they deleted them.
Good.
You can see all this activity on the Wayback Machine. Now, if they're happy to deceive people in this way, it seems silly to give them the benefit of the doubt about the glass. It's also worth quickly talking about the Bethesda merch store.
Oh gosh.
Some of these
it
items
goes even
are pretty
deeper.
neat. That's cool. Good idea. I'd have that.
That dog is really cute.
Fallout 76 pant. Singular. But why is he
One
so
leg.
mad? The photography is all just slightly off. This gaudy jacket was mocked relentlessly on social media. But does the 76 and $276 really make it more immersive? And why did they just toss it on the ground? And it comes in this crumpled up toddler body bag. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars in merch and you don't have an eye on? Why is she wearing the size XXL? She's clearly not happy about it. But who looked at this and said, good job, print? Now that's surprising. And what the fuck? They made the bottle properly.
Yeah, what?
One of those, please. But bigger and brown. Is that so hard?
Apparently it
Let's get back to the
is.
game. December 2018. There are 2 new patches released that caused quite a stir. First, the good. For PC, they included a number of quality of life improvements, including push to talk.
Like that
But also
there,
brought
that's a
in field
feature.
of view sliders. Hooray! Increased stash capacity from 400 pounds to 600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons. Hooray!
Okay.
They decreased the carry weight of bobby pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20% of people's inventory.
Well,
I got a
freaking
box of bobby
good.
pins the other week that said weigh these.
There were also upgrades to the camp that allowed for easier construction, and a bunch of bug fixes.
Okay, good. I was
Hooray.
waiting for that one.
The bad.
I love that animation. That's
A
very
whole bunch
fun.
of unannounced stealth nerfs. They generally made the game grindier. Ammo production was decreased. Fusion cores burnt out faster. Legendary enemies spawned less frequently.
On guard. I'll fuck you up.
And the backlash was significant because everybody knew why Bethesda was doing it. To encourage people to use the atomic shop.
Yep.
And let's talk briefly about that store. Some of the prices
gosh,
are
it never ends.
outrageous. A Christmas tree for $12, a Santa outfit for $20, blue and yellow paint for $18. Oh look, $3 for the same sweater vest and slacks item imported from Fallout 4. But the biggest offense of all was the holiday emote bundle. $24 for some
What?
Christmas-themed emotes. Twice the price of these games. The media agreed that these were egregious prices. But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too. Oh look, it's marked down half price.
No,
But
it's
it's
not.
not. It was released half price. They're
Yeah.
artificially jacking up the price only to
Classic.
then give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a sense of urgency. That's illegal, here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU. Reddit quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining now, so I'm just going to leave it here.
For good
I didn't even get a
cause,
chance
though,
to
or
touch
for
on the
good
new
reason.
pay-to-win fiasco. The new camera item that lets you teleport, dwindling player numbers. But on the flip side, they're also adding new content and improving the game over time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprising comeback. So, maybe Bethesda can...
Yeah, but they were earnest with No Man's Sky. Like, at the end of it. These guys are just trying to, like... They're just, like... It's like someone being like, I'm hungry. Like, Dad, I'm hungry. And then throwing, like, a potato chip at him. Like...
can do it too. But for now, Todd returns to cryostasis, hiding in his bunker until the bombs of outrage
Seal
stop
him away.
falling, and returning only when it's time to get our hopes up once again.
Yep. There he goes.
CuriosityStream.com/internethistorian.
Oh man, what a time that I clearly missed all of and like did not have any recollection of, other than that people generally were like, but it wasn't just the game. It seems like most of it was not the game, but like everything else surrounding it. Just, man, I really hope that the 2020s mean that game companies will be treating their workers well, paying their workers fairly, and not doing this. It's not cute. It's not good. No one likes it. Just because No Man's Sky did it and got away with it doesn't, but like they had like legit reasons. They probably should have been more honest and upfront, but they had like legit reasons. And these guys just, it seems like the higher ups just wanted the revenue and to make everything seem like it was okay and continue taking people's money. And they just didn't learn. So yeah, no more of that, please. Well, thank you all for joining me. It's been fun. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want more content like this, and we'll see you next time.